This isn't a joke. Rapper Jim Jones from Dipset has just been arrested, and the reason is shocking. Yep, the same Jim Jones who's always showing off, dropping lyrics, and avoiding marriage like it's a sport. Now, things have taken a seriously messy turn in his personal life. Word is, Jim completely lost it on his longtime partner, Chrissy Lampkin. And by lost it, we're not talking about a minor argument. This was a full-on scene. Cops showing up, handcuffs snapping, and serious drama. And here's what makes it even wilder. Chrissy was the one who once proposed to Jim. Yeah, you. Read that right. So what flipped the script? Everyone wants to know what happened. Did Chrissy push his buttons? Did Jim go too far? Why is the internet going wild over this? Trust me, you'll want to stick around because it's already turning into one of the most talked about celebrity blow-ups this year. Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin have been in the public eye for more than 10 years, known for their explosive relationship that's been aired on reality TV more times than anyone can count. From Chrissy proposing because Jim wouldn't commit, to their constant arguments on camera, their love story has been rocky from the start. But this time things seem way more serious. According to people close to them, they were fighting for days before it exploded. At first it looked like their usual back and forth, but neighbors said they heard loud shouting, glass breaking, and doors slamming. One even said it sounded like a movie scene was playing out next door, and it didn't stop at yelling. Sources say it got physical. Some reports even suggest Chrissy might have thrown the first object, but Jim apparently took it even further. When the police arrived, they found Chrissy clearly shaken up. Jim, on the other hand, wasn't cooperating. And let's be honest, he's had issues with the law before, but this one could top them all. So what sparked the whole mess? It reportedly came down to something that's been an issue in their relationship for years: money. Jim likes to show off his wealth with flashy clothes, jewelry, and cars. But behind the scenes, his financial situation isn't as stable as it looks. And Chrissy? She's reportedly been picking up the slack, paying bills and keeping things running while Jim lives like he's still on top of the rap charts. This time, she'd had enough. According to people close to them, she confronted him about where all the money was going, and Jim didn't take it well. If you followed their story, you'll remember Chrissy's been urging him for years to invest wisely and think about their future. But Jim kept doing his own thing, spending big, and brushing off her concerns. When the police showed up, they weren't expecting what they walked into. Jim was heated and refused to calm down. Eyewitnesses say the officers tried to talk him down, asking him to step outside. Instead, he started yelling, saying they had no business in his home. Chrissy was stunned. Some say she never expected it to reach this level. And here's a twist. Chrissy didn't even call the cops. It was the neighbors who got scared and made the call, worried someone might get seriously hurt. Eventually, Jim was arrested. The police reportedly gave him several chances to cool off, but he kept resisting, so they cuffed him. Now the internet's blowing up over his mugshot. Jim Jones, the guy who's always bragging about being untouchable, was sitting in a police station, probably wondering how it all went so wrong. Now everyone's asking the same thing: what's next for Chrissy? After sticking with him through all the ups and downs, is this finally the last straw? Online, people are split. Some say Chrissy should have left a long time ago, while others think she'll forgive him again. But real talk, Jim's facing serious charges. Depending on how things play out, this could affect his entire career. If he gets officially charged, it won't just be another tabloid headline. It could turn into a drawn-out legal mess. And let's not forget, he's already got a history with law enforcement. Right now, it's looking like this relationship might never recover, and people are starting to wonder, will Chrissy finally walk away for good? Honestly, if there was ever a time to do it, it's now. But just when you think things can't get worse, they do. While Jim is dealing with his current mess, people online are bringing up his past. Old allegations, past legal run-ins, and even rumors about how he behaves when no one's watching are all resurfacing. And you know how the internet works. Nothing ever really disappears. A few years ago, there were quiet rumors about Jim having anger issues. Some said he had a tendency to lash out when things didn't go his way. Back then, most people brushed it off, but now those same voices are saying, "We tried to warn you." What's making this even messier is that it's not just about Jim and Chrissy anymore. Other celebrities are jumping in, choosing sides, and making shady comments. Some are backing Jim, saying people are exaggerating and making it bigger than it is. Others are saying this is just another case of a powerful man finally getting called out. And when public figures start choosing sides, things get messy real quick. What's really got people talking, though, is the silence from Jim's own circle. People who used to ride for him are quiet now. No public support, no statements, nothing. And you know what they say, when your own crew isn't speaking up. For you, that silence speaks volumes. Now let's talk about the legal stuff, because it's getting serious. The police are moving forward with the case, which means Jim needs a strong legal team. Depending on how serious the charges are, he could be facing anything from a fine and probation to actual jail time. And let's be honest, Jim doesn't seem like someone who's ready for life behind bars. Sure, he's had legal problems in the past, and somehow managed to avoid serious consequences. But this time feels different. People aren't looking the other way anymore. These kinds of situations are taken a lot more seriously now, and if the district attorney decides to make an example out of him, Jim could be in real trouble. So now everyone's asking, how does he fix this? Can he even fix it? And more importantly, is Chrissy still willing to help him? Because for years, she's been the one cleaning up his messes. But this time, this might be the one that breaks her? Is this where it all ends for Jim? Is Chrissy finally going to walk away for good? Because right now, nothing's looking good for him. But hold on, it gets even wilder. Just when we thought it couldn't get crazier, more news broke, and honestly, it might be the final blow. Reports are saying Chrissy is done. After all these years of standing by Jim, hoping for a wedding that never came, sticking with him through drama after drama, she's finally had enough. Sources close to her say this was the last straw. She's exhausted, tired of fixing the same messes, tired of fighting the same battles, and most of all, tired of being embarrassed in front of the whole world. This isn't just a break to cool off. Chrissy is making real moves behind the scenes. She's reportedly talking to lawyers about separating her finances from his. And even though they're not legally married, they've got business ties, so that's a major step. If she's making sure her money is protected, she's not playing around. And the wildest part? She's not just leaving Jim, she's leaving everything. Rumor is she's planning to leave New York completely. She's been in contact with real estate agents in Miami, checking out houses and planning her next move without him. That changes everything for Jim. Because without Chrissy, he's on his own. For years, she's been the one holding it all together, making sure he didn't spiral. And now, with her gone, he's about to find out just how much he depended on her. But wait, it's not over. While all this personal drama is going down, the legal case against Jim just took a turn for the worse. Police have upgraded the charges. What started as a basic domestic dispute has now become a felony case. Why? Because apparently new evidence has come out. The details haven't been confirmed yet, but some sources are saying there might be security footage from their house that shows the whole fight. And if that's true, if there's video proof, then Jim is really in trouble. Because once a video's out there, it's hard to argue your way out of anything. And it's not just that. There's now a restraining order against him. That means he can't go near Chrissy, can't call her, and can't even try to apologize. And if he breaks that order, he could face even more jail time. Meanwhile, the industry is watching all this unfold, and it's not looking good for Jim. People he was close with are now backing away. They're unfollowing him online, not returning his calls, and pretending like they were never friends in the first place. That's a bad sign, especially in the music world. When you start losing your connections, your whole career starts to crumble. Jim wasn't on top of the rap game anymore, but he still had a name. He had business ventures and upcoming projects. But now, companies are cutting ties. One of his real estate deals just got canceled. A TV appearance he was working on? Gone.